What's going on, guys? Decoration Dude here, and today I have a pretty cool video. Well, it would have been a pretty cool video if I actually got what I thought I was getting. I'll get into that in a little bit, but today's video is on 2010 Gemmy 8-foot helicopter scene, or Frankenstein helicopter scene. Now, this one was sold at Walmart in 2010, and it's surprisingly hard to come by for being a Walmart inflatable. I know for some reason a lot of inflatables that were sold at Walmart are pretty hard to come by these days, and you would think that they wouldn't be, but this is one of those ones that you don't really see very often, and that it's pretty disappointing because I was pretty excited to get this, and I'll show you guys when it's inflated, but it's really not what it was said to be. And now I'm outside today because it looks like a nice fall day out, so I thought it would fit this review, but it's really not. The leaves are just dropping because it's so hot out. But anyways, let's take a look at the box real quick. Here is the box. The box is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah, I love this style of box, don't get me wrong, but I always wish that they would have put flaps on the top so that those would stay closed. I mean, it's not really an issue with this inflatable because it fits in there really well. But overall, very nostalgic box for me. My first Space Fan Halloween inflatable came in a box like this. It was that Frankenstein. But without further ado, let's go ahead and inflate it. Now, this thing is equipped with a pretty powerful fan for the size that it is. It's not terribly big. And yeah, right off the bat, you can kind of see the difference. It's just very weak. They claimed in the description, they never claimed that this part would lean. They said it wouldn't spin if you didn't have it staked down properly. But even if you have it staked down properly, it won't stand up. I mean, it'll spin, but you know, if you know anything about inflatables, you know that this is not going to stand. I mean, that is really weak. So it's not because it's not staked down properly. It has bad fabric. And I'll see if I can show you, but the Frankenstein's purple is completely see-through. It's really hard to see through this clear fabric through the camera, but the Frankenstein is completely see-through. There we go. You can see it a little bit right there. But the whole fabric is like that on the purple. The paint's shipping a little bit. That's not a big deal, but the main issue is the fabric. It's going bad. As you can tell, it does not really inflate the best. It also has some of the black. I think it was that black cloth in there. It bled onto the orange. And I think that might have been due to heat exposure. Now, the person where I got this from, he said this was stored in a box in a climate-controlled setting for years. It was only ever used once outside, and that it was in great shape, no issues whatsoever. The only issue was that the propeller doesn't spin properly unless you have it staked down. So I thought I was getting a pretty decent deal on this. I think I paid like $130 shipped for it, because you don't really see these things too often. But like I was saying, it's not because it's not staked down properly, it's because it's weak fabric. You can even try to like prop it up. As you can tell, it just kind of falls back down. So yeah, these things, that should definitely be inflating a lot more, especially for the size fan this thing has. It's a pretty small inflatable, and the fan is huge. Look at this back here. I just now noticed this. This thing is having trouble getting air too. Yeah, definitely's got some bad fabric on it, and I'm sure the orange is bad in some places. There it goes again. But pretty disappointed. I am going to be returning this one, and I thought I would just make a video on it real fast before I return it, because I'm not too sure that I will ever be acquiring this one again. Like I said, it's pretty hard to come by, and there's a lot of other things I want, so even if it does come up for a good price, I'm not sure if I'll at the time be buying it. It's a very cool design, and I'd love to have this one again, but I'm just not sure. So very unfortunate that I have to return it, but I don't want to be using things like this that are pretty much on their way out, so I don't think it would last a season if I put it out. Yeah, that propeller keeps, it's struggling. Well, alright. That's enough about this one. Like I said, I am going to be returning it, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching.